High enough to reach the coconuts, Ben punched one from its stem. The fruit plummeted down and hit the ground with a thump, landing near his phone and soccer ball. As Ben watched, thinking he might be imagining things, the ball suddenly moved on its own, like an invisible foot was nudging it from side to side. Shouting came from the beach. With a bird's-eye view, Ben squinted into the sun toward the sea. A peculiar white foam topped the blue water, and there was something else different out there. The beach seemed wider, which didn't really make sense, but he was seeing it with his own eyes. The tide was pulling away from the shore, farther and farther back, leaving a growing expanse of the sandy ocean floor exposed. The usual chatter ceased. People stood still and gaped at the ocean. 2 teens carrying surfboards jogged toward it. A woman grabbed her kids and ran in the opposite direction, leaving toys and a basket behind on their blanket. A massive wave rose from the water and lurched forward. The surfers changed directions and ran. Along the row of stores, car alarms started wailing and honking. Ben's heart hammered away in his chest. The wave rose higher and higher, thundering toward the shore like a roaring monster. Just when Ben thought it would never stop growing and it would reach the clouds, the colossal wave curled over, towering as if suspended by a powerful hand, then crashed down. An enormous wall of water swallowed the shore, snapping trees like toothpicks, snatching people up like ants blasted with a hose. Frozen with fear, Ben clung to the tree. The wave hurtled past the beach toward Market Street. Water engulfed the road, lifting cars and buses, sweeping them along with it, barreling straight toward him. He screamed and gripped his ropes, hanging on as the wave smashed the tree and sent him spiraling around its trunk. The water ravaged past, exploding the pharmacy's glass walls, devouring the bakery, the police station, the mayor's office, the Fresh Mart, the dollar store, and the island mercantile. But Ben's tree remained standing. A loud rush of air clogged his ears, and yet he heard the shattering and flattening occurring at breakneck speed around him. He watched it all in mystified horror. In slow motion, the tree toppled into the roiling water, with Ben still attached. Up and down the tree tossed and turned in the ferocious brown swirl. Ben kept his death grip on the rope. Where the tree went, he would go, as long as he could hold on. Careening, reeling, sputtering, suffocating, he gasped and choked, gulped a breath before getting yanked back under. Unseen objects attacked him, jabbing, pulling, something big, something hard, something small, something sharp. Another quick breath, back under. On and on, again and again, and then, when he wasn't sure he was alive anymore, or if he wanted to be, he was above the water. He sucked in the deepest breath he could manage, preparing to get jerked under. It didn't happen. He retched and vomited salty water. The sea calmed. He floated on the tree, his cheek pressed against the trunk, exhausted and battered. The sun beat down on his back, and he shivered. Eventually, Ben opened his eyes. Blinking in the strong sunlight, every part of him throbbed or ached or stung. The skin around his right eye burned. So did his hands. Still gripping his ropes, he lifted his head and looked around. Where there had once been stores and streets, a brown lake strewn with garbage surrounded him. Boards, shards, giant sheets of metal, layers of ugliness and destruction thrown together. Looking for something familiar, anything to anchor him, he spotted the bright red roof of the Fresh Mart sticking out from underwater. Everything else, the storefronts, buildings, and signs that formed the south side of his island, crushed, mangled, and smashed into unrecognizable forms. Or gone. A body floated past, face down, and then another. Ben squeezed his eyes shut again and prayed his mother was safe.